Sound check. Hi everyone, this is Star Channel Tarot, and I'm going to be doing an alignment reading today. For Pisces, we're going to look and see what's happening with your person. I'm going to look at their thoughts, their feelings, and their actions towards you, how they're lining up. So if you guys have been following me for a while and you're resonating with the energy, you can check back on the previous alignments to see how your person is moving along, okay? I do this in a certain way so that you guys can have some type of guidance on your difficult twin flame journey. So I'm assuming this is going to be a twin flame reading. We'll have confirmation once everything is right, once everything shows us how it's going. So that's our thoughts. Sorry, I'm setting up here. I hope you guys are all doing well. For those of you that are new to my channel, tarot has no gender. This is a general reading. Follow your intuition. Teresa, Eli, now the everything is different. Everything's back to normal. Is it back to normal on yours? Because now I see Teresa W and I see Eli. And yes, was it 2 days ago? It was like letters and numbers. Maybe it's your actual like username. I don't know what's happening, you guys. I'm just letting you know, so you know, if you just so you know. Let me see, where's that other deck? So today I'm going to do alignment reading. I'm going to do your person's thoughts, their feelings, and their future actions. So you guys know, if we go fast enough, I'll try to do Pisces in all signs. All right, so this is a general reading. Take what's yours, leave the rest. I do not pull on toxic exes. Readings are timeless. This can be your past, your present, your future. This can be your person. The energy can be flipped. I'm doing my best to interpret the energy as it's coming in. So if it doesn't necessarily align, but it's resonating, put it where it goes, because remember, I am human, I am flawed, and this is general for everyone, so it's not going to be absolutely exact for you. Use your intuition. Grab a deck, buy a deck, and pull with me so you can ask me questions live, and I will answer them live, because my whole point is for you guys to grow as a collective, because we need this collective to grow right now. If you're not seeing what's happening on with the world, we need to grow in strength. If you'd like to book a reading with me, shoot me an email, starchanneltarot, one word, @gmail.com. Regular readings will arrive in 6 to 7 business days. Emergency readings will arrive in 24 hours. And if we do a special kind of reading, we'll set up the time and everything. I do live readings as well. We'll set up a time and date for that. Remember to subscribe, set your notifications so you know when the next reading will be. Thank you for joining the channel, and remember after the reading's done to set an emoji or something so that the energy can resonate. You don't have to put your business out here. That's up to you if you do. Remember to be very safe with who you communicate online. You don't know who is who, okay? So just be safe. But you can just leave an emoji, leave a heart, whatever you want. But it's to move the energy on, move it forward. Last but not least, I want to thank everybody for your tips and your donations. Thank you for everything you guys do. I'm so deeply appreciative. And let's pray for protection for everyone who's here, everyone who is not here, everyone you love, everyone who may be in fear, everyone who needs help, everyone who needs guidance. Let's pray. Angel Michael, please protect us. Please let us see what you need to see and say what you need to say. Please protect us. Please let us see what we need to see and say what we need to say. Please protect us. All right, let's start. Okay, so I'm going to start. I haven't shuffled any of the cards, as you guys saw, so I'm going to do some live shuffling. It looks like your person's going through a spiritual awakening. And remember, even if you're twins, if your person hasn't started going through their awakening, then you're elevating first. So your person has to follow. I'm thinking of a card that I have. I think I saw the Ascension card right now. There's been an ascension. There's been an ending. This person could be obsessed. So somebody could have been an empath giving. Somebody could have been an narcissist taking. Being charmed or used, enabled, boundaries, sabotage, rebuilding, paradise, happiness. Mind, body, and soul. There's a fated meeting that's meant to happen. There's magnetic attraction and once again spiritual awakening. So there's some kind of awakening, something that's happening. Remember, if you're slower on the timeline, that's okay. Don't berate yourself if you're moving slowly. You're moving at the exact pace that you need to be moving. And everything has been coordinated divinely. There's something fated, something divine that neither I nor you or, we're little ants in this world. And there's something that's orchestrating something bigger. So there may be a reason that your union is taking longer. Maybe your union has to come into play at a certain point in time that none of us can see and none of us can understand. And this is a moment that you have to live in faith. Give me a second. All right, let's start. Once again, we're going to do your person's thoughts, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what their actions, because we're tracking how their alignment is going, okay? All right. Divine timing popped out, you guys. The cards do not lie. The energy does not lie. All right, let's see what we have. Competition. So if there's been a third party, I'm feeling like an actual third party here. It was toxic. It is toxic. I feel like this is the love that they have for you, and there's something unexpected. This is a tower. A storm is coming. Something is coming that you don't see. That's going to lead to travel, movement, change, experience, or travel could also be movement toward you. So let's get let's get information about this. What is this? This person is with somebody else and is missing you. Okay, this union is a lie, okay? Things are going to change. The cards do not lie. I'm doing this live so you guys can see how things fall, okay? You can buy a super chat and ask a question, okay? This is collective for Pisces. I was channeling Pisces today. Your person is trying to be brave. Okay, tell me about this karmic relationship, please. Well, I'm telling you, this relationship is going to end if it hasn't ended yet. Tell me more about this karmic. Okay, I see divine timing again. This relationship is not there isn't the intimacy that there was with you guys. What do I mean? Okay, so they can be sleeping with them, they can be having sex, but the union, the true soul connection is not there. Why wouldn't it be there? Because it's there with you. And this person they're afraid. There's that silence, the no communication, and they want to apologize to you. They want to have commitment with you. They're trying to figure out how to do that. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me about the love. You know, sometimes this person is going to take a risk. Storm, taking a risk, something you do not expect, okay? Please, the only thing I can ask of you is to be strong and be clear. You have to have the faith right now, and you have to have the courage, not just for yourself, but for everybody around you. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Because what you see is the 3D, but it's the manifestation of the 5D. And this is the 5D. So the 5D is difficult, okay? So what you're feeling, yeah, this person wants to be safe. What you're feeling is the discomfort, is the pain, is the anguish. It's all the uncomfortable, nasty feelings that people feel, right? Those are the things that you're feeling. That's what I've been picking up. This month of July is going to be difficult. This whole year has been difficult. What am I talking about? Like, this whole year, the past year has been difficult. We're going through some major shifts. So I know it's so easy to get lost and think like, this is just happening to me. This is just happening to me, but it's not. We're proof positive. Everybody who's on here. You know, like I'm keeping this, I've created this space as a safe space so you guys know you're not alone. Where is this person? Where is this romance feelings? Where is this person moving to? Can you tell me about this, please? What is the storm that's coming ahead? Please start meditating. Please start meditating. Start listening to subliminals. Start making changes in your life. This isn't even just about your relationship, because this goes beyond that. This person feels insecure. They want a family, they want union, but that could be that they feel like they don't have enough. They feel very unhappy right now. It's our divine masculine, I told you guys. And really, this is a reading for the divine masculine. So that's the person who showed up. So you, remember, Tarot has no gender. So you can be a male, you can be, non-binary. I don't care. It doesn't matter, but one of you will identify as a divine masculine and one will identify as a divine feminine. And this is a reading on the divine masculine. This person wants to speak truth to you. They want to speak truth to you because they've been hiding their truth. And they feel stunted, like nothing's going to change. Okay, let me do another one. I just feel like I have to do another one of these. Please be safe. If you're here in the States, please be safe. Please be safe, you guys. We're going through a very, very tumultuous, dark period in the United States. And for those of you that are outside of the States, I hope you're safe and please pray for us, really. Let's see, let's get, tell us more, please. Please tell us more, please tell us. Please speak to us in clear ways that I can understand so that the collective can understand, please. So whatever relationship, if your person was not with a third party, if you don't have a third party involved, if it was family, if it was friends, if it was work, your person is seeing the toxicity of their bad choices. Another thing, the cards are showing up upside down. This person is scared. This is confirmation. Look at how my readings are not just about what shows up in the cards. It's about the way they show up. It's about the interruptions that happen. I want you guys to start understanding this, that there are no coincidences, that everything happens for a reason. Storm. The only thing that the universe, that God is showing us is that there is a storm coming. Like, there is a storm coming. So be prepared, be safe. Salt your front doors, okay? Straight up, because before something manifests in the 3D, it exists in the spiritual. Salt your front doors, look it up. Just, put it under your doormat. If you have a doormat that says welcome, throw it away. You're not welcoming just anything into your energy, okay? This is time for you guys to take it really seriously and start protecting yourself. Buy yourself some tourmaline. Please, 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 please. I don't even know how much to say this, but the energy feels very dense and dark, whatever's coming upon us. And yeah. Obsession, snake. Things are not what they appear. There's a storm that's coming and truth that's going to be spoken to you. Tell me about what this obsession is. Healing. Your person is trying to heal. They're trying to be brave. Once again, they're not brave. They're trying to find strength. How can you find strength for your person? What is holding you back? What are you afraid of? Go do that. If you're afraid of the dark, sit in the dark. If you're afraid of heights, go to the tallest building and stand on the tallest building. Like, go to the tallest level. Do little things in your life that can have massive repercussions. Heal yourself. Please heal yourself. Our world is the way it is because too many people have decided to not heal. Too many people think they're healed and they're not. And they do stupid things that affect everybody and they don't realize it. There's an ending there's some ending that happened, but it's not what it looks like. There was an ending with the divine feminine. The divine masculine, there was some ending with the divine feminine. There's a storm coming for the twin. It literally, look at this, you guys. Look at what it's telling us. Things are not what they look like. There was some ending with the divine feminine, and we're coming from the perspective of the divine masculine. Okay? The story that I'm telling you is the story that the cards are repeating to us. I'm telling you that there's something that's going to happen, that you do not see, something that's coming, it's going to affect that divine connection, the twin flame connection. This is a divine connection. Okay? I'm showing this because there are some people who don't understand, so I'm breaking it down into little bites so that you guys can understand. It's talking about the separation that has happened, and now something, you guys, this union is in separation. Something's going to happen. Storm, unexpected, all of a sudden. Turmoil is coming. Something is happening that you do not see coming. The possibilities. What else is coming, please? Someone's going to take a chance. What is this honesty, please? What is this honesty? What is this communication? Something is changing. Something is not what it seems, and something is changing. It's that apology and that commitment. So this person hasn't said that they're sorry, and there was no commitment, right? But things are changing. Divine intervention. Reconciliation. This person is going to confess. Things are changing. So things are changing from this lack of commitment, not giving you an apology. Things are changing because this is the mimicking. This is a shapeshifter. Things are going to change. So this apology that hasn't happened, this commitment that hasn't happened is going to change. There's going to be honesty. Something is coming for each and every one of you. There's a reconciliation that's coming. There's that third party. Music is connecting you, and we have sacred union. I'm going to ask if there's anything else we need to know about this. What else? Is there anything else we need to know about this? Divine timing. You've got to believe in divine timing. Third party, third party. When I tell you that the cards repeat themselves for a reason, I'm showing you. This is live. This is proof. Some interference. This is deceitful. This whole relationship is deceitful. I can't tell you how. I don't know what. Maybe that person cheats on your person with somebody else. Maybe your person cheats on that person with somebody else. I don't know. Let me see. There's something very deceitful, very fake. This is not real. This is real. This is not real. You're going to get, there have been messages that your person wants to send you, but they've been hiding them. They miss you. Do you see how the card flew over here? Did you see how the card flew over here? This is your energy, and this is the third party energy. Did you see where the card flew? And look at where I was shuffling. I was shuffling over here. I want you to understand that, because when you start aligning and recognizing the signs, because God will never leave you alone. For those of you that are going through a particularly hard time, let me tell you this. I am a channel, and I can see things. Now, I'm telling you this because this is factual. I can see things before they happen, especially to people around me. When I'm around their energy, I can see their life. I can see the people around them. If there was not an observer there to see everything, because an energy is giving me the information. I'm like you guys. So the fact that I can see, or someone is giving me the information, some higher being is giving me the information, tells me that somebody is with you. Whether it's I'm allowed to enter and see your energy, because the way I see things, I can see your life like a movie. Literally, I can see like I can see it as a movie. That's how I channel. I can see like movies. But when I've thought about that, and I've sat back and I've meditated and I've reflected, how am I allowed to see these things? It's because there is essence there that is already there, that is allowing me to see. So do not think you are alone. You are not alone. God is always with you. Your ancestors are always with you. Maybe your ancestors are giving me the messages so that you can get this communication. Hey, say your name is John. Hey, John, you're not alone. That's why this message is going to resonate so deeply, because you are not alone. Somebody is watching. And I am telling you, I'm communicating to you that I can see what source is watching, what I'm allowed to see. You are never alone. This person is trying to be strategic. Maybe strategic in leaving them. This person is going to start dating, meeting someone new. That's either that person or it's your person. There's going to be some crazy magnetic attraction. So I don't know if it's the third party or your person, and this is saying they're going to start dating you. Do you get what I'm saying? This person is just trying to have fun with them. You're going to receive a call. You're going to receive communication. This person knows that this is sacred union, spiritual awakening from your ex. You're going to get communication, truth. This person is about to become single if they're not single already. This person could have been with them because they were safe, they were comfortable. So what do I mean by that? A twin flame union is the most difficult union you can ever have. This is the most difficult life journey that you can have in this plane. Why is that? Because this is the journey that makes you become aware. This is a journey that makes you ascend. You can't just ascend by saying, I'm going to ascend. You've got to face your deepest fears. You've got to face your ego. Every time, there are so many things that people don't think is their ego and is their ego. You've got to face your childhood trauma. How many of you guys have faced your childhood trauma? Childhood trauma is dark and deep, and you have to face it. in order to ascend. Your self-limiting beliefs. This is the hardest journey that anyone can do because it's preparing you. It's a soul journey. For a lot of people who go on twin flame journeys, there are many dark nights of the soul. It's not like you just do one journey and you're done, because you're consistently tested. Did you learn the lesson? Did you learn the lesson? We're going to test you again. Did you learn the lesson? Did you learn the lesson? And when you come back into union, it's not like you're done. This continues forever. And so many people are avoidant. Like, say they will get some inkling of this, they're scared. Oh my gosh, you're making me face my true feelings. No, I don't want that. I don't want to face my true feelings. I'm going to go to what's safe, what's comfortable. Karmics don't make you grow. Karmics don't tell you the truth. Karmics will keep your soul little, comfortable. But you have to enter that gray space, the unknowing, which is so difficult for everyone. Losing a job, losing friends, losing family, losing everything, losing money, losing health. Twin flame journeys will make you lose physical components of your life so that you can reflect on the spiritual, because it's meant for spiritual growth. And if someone's not ready, if you're their twin and they're not ready to face their darkness, their ego, their need for control, or if you're not ready to face your ego, your darkness, your need for control, then it's a mask, it's a lie. And people, like, it's like having, this energy is the equivalent of having a job that you do well, but it doesn't really motivate you. You're there. You don't have to have that job. You don't have dependents. Because there's a difference between a mother who goes to a crappy job day and night, night and day, or a father who goes to a crappy job because they have to take care of their kids, okay? There's much respect for that because they are going through their own journey. And there's a difference when you have the liberty to leave an energy, but you don't. You stay there because you're comfortable. Nothing comes from being in comfort. Miracles, I will tell you, miracles and growth comes from the space of not knowing. You have communication coming towards you, and whatever third party, they both came out. Whatever has been an interference is going to get, even if you think that it's like they're genuinely in love and they look like they're in love and they may be posting, they're not. Why? You saw what the card said. And if you'd like to book a personal with me, shoot me an email, because then we can check the ins and outs of your energy so we can see what's happening. Karmic relationship, separation, third party, and dating. It's the same energy we just did with that. I'm just doing this to confirm. Let's see what happens. Let's see what shows up. This is a matter of time, cycles. You're going to receive a call. This person is going to come back out. Remember, dating new, and this was dating new. So this person's going to come back. It's a matter of time. Needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, divine timing, communication. It's the same stuff that was out in the other one. Seduction. third-party interference. This person is unhappy because this is like time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. This is like a happy card. This is not happy. So whatever this third party is, they're not happy, and this is not growing. This is not growing. But the butterfly is transformation. It's like the caterpillar to the butterfly. It's the growth. And I remember we talked about that. It's the imaginal cells. It's not. This third party crap is going nowhere. Tell me about the separation, please. How do these cards? Hold on, my cards got flipped. What's separating, please? This person is watching you, and there's communication. This person keeps on thinking about you. I think it's just trying to tell us that this person misses you, so they keep on, like the cards keep on falling over here. I don't know if you guys noticed the cards flew again. They flew over here. This person will, it's a matter of time before they return. You're gonna receive communication. This person is watching you. If they can't watch you on social media, they're looking at pictures of you. Okay. If they don't have pictures of you, they're thinking about you. They're seeing you in their mind's eye. What is about this karmic relationship, please? Grim Reaper, straight up, an ending. There was not enough in this relationship, so this person's going to take a chance because they're going to start welcoming love, and they have clarity about how they feel about you. This karmic relationship has taught them about stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. You know what? It's very important because I know it's very hard sometimes for everybody, right? To think like, hey, why is my person with somebody else? If you're high up here, if you've done the work, and not a lot of you have done the work, but for those of you that have done the work, okay, you're up here. These are your chakras. Your root all the way up to your crown chakra. And there's even more chakras up here, okay? It extends. But anyway, say you're up here. Say you're floating around your third eye chakra, and you've done a lot of work, and your person is down here, and they're still working on root stuff, on passion, on action, on that type of stuff. You need to elevate, right? You cannot teach someone these lessons. A high level person cannot teach these low level lessons, because that's like, you understand them, but that's not within your domain. So it's like saying this is calculus and this is geometry or double digit division. You can't teach that. So what does the universe do? It separates you. It separates you and brings in a karmic. All relationships are karmic. They all teach us lessons, but it'll bring somebody who's on their level. Someone who's down here, so they can teach them the lessons that you cannot teach them. Not because you don't want to teach them, but because you're on a continual path as well. Maybe you're learning about these chakras that are up here. Remember, what's happening to you isn't just happening to you. You're part of a tapestry. You're woven into our beautiful universe, and you play an important part. And there is an important part that is coming through you. Well, this person is not healing with this person, and I think they're getting ready to get out, because it says this is codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So like this, they don't care. There's no restraint. There's an ending coming. So if you've been dealing with crap from a third party, and also remember there's a thing I put on my page. If I put a song up there, it's because I channeled the song. I don't just put songs that I like. I put songs that, come through with a message. But sometimes also, there's this guy who is a therapist, and I put up his thing. He put a list. Like, when your person returns, have they done the work? What is their action plan? How are they going to act from now on? Because lessons repeat. So what is their action plan to have the healing? I can't remember. There's like 4 things he has there. But please take the time to look at that, because the whole purpose of me reading for you is so that you can heal and be with your person. I don't want you to repeat on a cycle. Let me repeat this. I'm not giving you advice so you can get stuck on a heartbreak cycle where you forgive them and they come back. So I'm here to, as best I can, to guide you through a difficult journey. And so that you can learn to appreciate the beautifulness of everything that you are. So you can thrive in being an empress. And remember, an empress would never beg, would never plead. You know your worth. So this person has to show up in their worth. Let's start the reading. Let's bring out our tarot. We're going to start with thoughts first. Thank you, Eli. Yes, I will do you afterwards. Let me see how we're doing. I'm pretty sure I'm talking, but... Oh, damn. 43 minutes? 44 minutes? Whew, okay. Thoughts. Your person's thoughts. Your person is trying to heal. There's divine timing. This is Archangel Michael, balancing emotions, healing, communication. And after a time of healing, this is also healing. Both of these cards are healing. This is a time of separation. This is communication. So there's been a time of separation, of healing, and there's going to be communication. This is the same thing that was shown in the other deck. Let's see. If you guys want to book a reading with me, shoot me an email. Or if you want to do a super chat, you can just click on the little money sign thing. Okay. Please, can I get 3 cards for thoughts, please? Please let me see thoughts. Please let me see thoughts. Please let me see thoughts. Damn. Your person is receiving clarity. They want to take action. They want a new beginning. They want to return. They can't sleep at night. I mean, I don't know what to say. Have you guys been watching other people's readings? Eli, have you been watching other people's readings? I don't know who's on here. Sorry, you guys. I don't look at the text too much. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Jenny. Let me see. Starseed, hello. Aesthetic, hello. Mia Vanetta. Ooh, what a cool name. Bill, MD. Sean, hello. Your person is trying to release burdens right now. Something's going to happen. Major arcana are things that the universe controls. We do not control. So it's God stepping in. So God is helping your person release something. They want and your person, God will help them be successful. Whether, that's a card of being successful, being seen. We've got Wands energy. They want a new beginning. Healing. Miracles happening. Renewal. Oh, I love him, Armand. And it's been similar, returning and healing of an ex. He's so good. I love him. He's so good. I've seen him. I haven't seen his readings recently, but I love his energy. He's got like very positive energy. Two of Wands. This person is trying to figure things out. All right. Nine of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. That's good to know. That's good because it confirms the energy, because it's such a trip. It's such a trip. Even to me that I've been reading for so long, like that the energy, like it repeats. All right, let's see. What is this person moving toward? What are they trying to plan? What are they planning? This is a planning card. Two of Wands, looking towards the future, planning. But I really like him though, Armand. His name is Renaissance Tarot. He's really good. So this person is trying to be brave and they're waiting. Seven of Pentacles. They're tired, they're exhausted. Okay. What are they waiting for? Jeez, man. Well, divine timing, right? What am I talking about? We got to learn to be patient. Everything happens when it's meant to happen. You have to go through the darkest night, right? For the light to show through. Someone's thinking about you. They're trying to be brave. They're trying to balance themselves out. They could have been in and out. They went into hermit. And is that one? And they can be obsessive about you. Have any other readers been saying the same thing? Well, this person's pulling themselves. Eight of Swords is being stuck in a mental jail. This is something you do to yourself. It came out upside down. This person's pulling themselves out of this mental jail because they've been working on some kind of communication. They've been planning, they've been trying to figure out what they're going to say. Tell me about this new beginning, please. Oh, hold on, something fell. The sun. This is going to be their dude. Queen of Wands, King of Wands right next to each other. We've got a divine couple together. King of Cups, they love you. Two of Cups, soulmates. Page of Cups. Three of Cups. Yes. Do you see what I'm saying? How the cards are resonating? Three of Cups is reunion energy. This is That's my yes card. Obviously, yes, yes, yes. You see that there? This person is watching you, reunion. They're going to come in with some kind of love offer or an apology. This is soulmate energy. This is the king that is in love. They love you, but they don't show the emotions. And this is a couple. This is this is a union. This is a soulmate union, but we know it's twin flame. So every twin flame is a soulmate union, but not every soulmate union is a twin flame, because twin flame is you. So you need to heal all the crap within you, right? Well, let's go to the next one. Let's go to feelings. Feelings. Past, present, future. We've got the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Empress. The unknown. Divine faith. Having that faith. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Damn. The soul. Divine faith. King of Wands. Be open. Have faith that this is coming. Have the faith that this is coming. There's a higher being. You need to have faith. It's what I went on. You know, it's always the darkest time. You know, like you have to have, like, when people aren't recognizing things that are happening that are bad, that are evil, you have to have, like, a dark night of the soul for humanity, for things to shift. Please let me see feelings. Please let me see feelings. Damn. This person has been in Four of Swords. Do we have Four of Swords up here? This person is in Ten of Swords. This ending has been very hard, and they've been in separation. They've been in healing since this has happened. Ten. They're in separation from their Ten of Pentacles. Dynamo, how are you, honey? Well, is this the new person or the old person? This Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, something is going to change. Remember, tens? Nines and tens are really change, because 10 is just the one. So the 10 is closer to change, but 9 is like you're about to change. You're getting two tens. Well, that's good. That's good, Dynamo. You're giving her so Dynamo says she's not going to block them, which is good. You don't need to block anybody. You're not a kid. If you guys are blocking, that's a very immature energy. You don't need to block anybody. You should be able to hold a conversation like an adult. If you can't, then you need to look at yourself. Why am I afraid to communicate? Why am I afraid to speak the truth? Like, this is leveling up, you guys. You don't need to block anybody. I mean, obviously, you're not talking about not Dynamo, but I mean in general. You guys shouldn't be involved with people that are abusive, and, you need to have a restraining order against them. That's a whole other case, but I'm not pulling on that kind of energy. So you shouldn't be blocking anybody. You should be able to speak to somebody calmly and understand. And if they're not ready, it's that clarity that, we were speaking about last week or a couple of days ago. You need to give yourself, if you don't give yourself clarity, that means clarity of words, no in and out, tell me what you want, what you need, then that person should not be in your energy. No, I know they don't. I know restraining orders don't do anything, but I'm just making the parallel. Like, this is not the space to start falling and start getting stuck on technicalities, you guys. You got to be able to think about outside of that. We're not talking about that. If the person is a runner, you don't get stuck on semantics, please. This is not the channel to get stuck on semantics. Yes, you guys, you have to set your boundaries. And that's the thing for Pisces. Pisces have to set their boundaries always, because if you're an ascended Pisces, once again, I'll go back to my little chart. If you're a peer, you can see how people are messing up down here. But there's also, it's like a catch-22. Like, you also have to be prepared to not fall into your ego. The ego trap of, I know everything, Like, it's like such a fine balance, because you will be tested in every way. Like, if you see things, it's like, so do you really see things? You'll be tested with doubt. You'll be tested with ego. Like, oh, I know what's going to happen. Like, really, even the stuff that I tell you, like, I don't know what God is going to do. I'm telling you what the energy, where it's leaning toward. But that's why towers happen. Stuff that you're not expecting. But you have to set your boundaries. This is not the time to let people walk all over you. And if your person isn't ready, doesn't mean they're not your person. They're still your person. They just have to go through more darkness. They have to figure stuff out for themselves still. They have to go through their darkness. They need to figure out what's happening with them. Okay, 1 second. High Priestess, that's Pisces energy, and Eight of Wands, communication. So this is either fast, this is communication, and this is also movement fast towards Pisces, but you're showing up as a High Priestess, which is spiritual connection, telepathy. This is my twin flame, High Priestess Hierophant. So that's the connection. So this is either communication that's coming towards you. In the heart space, we have communication over here in the mind. So we have communication here. We have movement here, a new beginning. Now we have it in the heart space. But this could also be hidden from you. No, you can be you. Oh my gosh, how are you? Casanova. Cassandra, right? Yes. Okay, let's get another one. 6 of Cups. This person's thinking of you. Soulmate energy. This is not an easy journey. Like, so many people, I want a twin flame journey. Do you really? Do you really? This is the hardest journey. Are you really ready? Let me remind you, the Buddha went into isolation for 6 years. You may go, some people are in separation for 10 years. Some people are in separation for 20 years. Because you have to wait. And sometimes the divine feminine is the runner. Sometimes the divine masculine is the runner. Like, you guys will switch. You'll switch it up. You're always going to do this until you're tired and you're just like, okay, we're going to be one again. We're going to be one again. And then you go off to another planet or something, or, do something that you desire. I don't know. Everybody's going to be different, right? Well, first off, I'm going to tell you, you're in their heart space. Out of the 3 piles, you came up in their heart space twice. Soulmates, thinking about you, Hanged Man. High Priestess, communication. Let's see what is, so there's been some kind of difficult ending. There's a separation, and you're their 10 of Pentacles. They're very sad. 5 of Cups. Why are they sad? Because you're their 4 of Wands, their twin flame. And they've been holding back from you. 4 of Pentacles, holding back, not giving. So this person is recognizing you guys are a soul connection. I don't know if your person knows that you guys are twins, but I'm getting too much soul stuff because I'm doing this from your person's perspective. I'm not doing this from your perspective, right? So once again, like I remind you, for as hard as your journey is, you have the people that are on here or the people that are aware, you actually have somebody that you can communicate and talk to about this. I don't know if your person has somebody that they can communicate and talk to about this. There's something soothing about having someone that can, because a lot of this twin flame journey is very difficult and very few people will actually go through it and will understand what's happening. I don't know if your person has somebody to talk to about it. I can pull on it. The Empress. I don't even know what to say, dude. This is so twinny. Like, Empress, High Priestess, Divine Feminine, a Hanged Man, that's you. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This person, Page of Cups, this person is coming towards you with communication. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. These are the 3 best cards you can ever get, in my perspective. This is absolute happiness. The Sun. Just so you guys know, if you become readers, or you read for yourself, or you read for friends, or whatever, this is happiness. But this can be happiness being single, being divorced, being a widow, being whatever. Happiness in your job, being joyful. This is success. This is happiness. This is growth. This can be fertility. This is like all things good. Genuinely, okay? This 10 of Cups is happiness in a family. In the traditional Rider Tarot, it's the family and the rainbow on top. I don't know if you guys remember that card. It's harmony, it's well-being, it's family bliss, it's emotional fulfillment. And this, the 10 of Pentacles, is being with your person, and being in love, but this includes the aspect of being financially wealthy, not even stable, financially wealthy. So this is leaving a legacy, inheritance, not having to worry. If you guys have had money problems, this is no money problems, and you're getting all 3. Oh, man. Right? It would be amazing if this happens tomorrow. Communication, Page of Cups. Knight of Swords, this person's coming. Communication is coming. In their heart, you're the High Priestess, you're their Empress, you're their 10 of Cups. You're their emotional fulfillment, you're everything they've wanted. There's a spiritual connection. They think about you all the time. They've been waiting. There's an enlightenment that comes. This is also, the hangman is also the hangman is someone who places himself in separation to gain enlightenment. The hermit can be somebody who somebody else puts into that position for enlightenment. The hangman, the Pisces energy, pulls themselves out of a situation to understand, because it's Pisces, the more evolved, or this is not like everybody who's a Pisces, but the small portion of Pisces that are evolved and are moving forward, it's the last sign. They figure things out to heal themselves. It's the last sign of the zodiac for a reason, because Pisces is the one that goes through. You have to go through all the lessons of Aries, the lessons of Taurus, the lessons of Gemini, the lessons of Cancer, the lessons of Leo, lessons of Virgo, the lessons of Libra, Scorpio, lessons of Sagittarius, lessons of Capricorn, lessons of Aquarius, to get to Pisces. Pisces can hold more darkness than any of the other signs. Pisces will go through the darkest night. But Pisces will also see the most beautiful sun. Why is it that these lessons are so difficult? Because if you are meant to heal others, how would you heal others if you don't understand their pain? And it's not just you have to understand pain through empathy, through actually feeling it. So many of these people that are going through this journey will go through very, very, very difficult things. Why is it? People that go through very difficult things because they need to build up and learn. Because there will be a day when those lessons come into play, and you will have to speak, and this person will have to go through their files. That's how I think. Like, whenever I go through my stuff, I'm like, let me look in my files. And you see, you have a file. You have a file for heartbreak. You have a file for loss, for things that are repeated and painful, experiences that other people don't have. Movement forward. 2 of Wands to 3 of Wands, movement forward. Ace of Swords, communication, breakthroughs, clarity. Movement forward to what? Strength. Strength. Please be brave, because your person is trying to be brave. This person wants a new beginning, but it came out like this. They're scared. Judgment. They're returning. What can you do on your behalf? Be brave. Please be brave, because it keeps on showing up. So your person is going through stuff where they're not brave. The bravery, maybe they need to be brave to get out of the toxic situation they're in right now. Don't just think about these things as you. Because if you're a twin, the things that you do are going to propel your twin forward. So bravery is very important. Clarity. Do things that will give you clarity. Don't allow people, if before you used to spend 20 minutes ordering an ice cream, it doesn't, you don't have, you know what, like if you're in doubt about, should I get vanilla, should I get strawberry, should I get chocolate, get all 3. It doesn't matter. Just be decisive in your choice. Be decisive in your thoughts. If somebody comes up to you and is giving you like double talk, don't allow them to give you double talk. If someone comes up to you and tries to lose you in semantics, cut them off. Cut them off. This is not the time. This is a time for clarity. We need to speak with clarity. Don't let your person get lost in double talk, because then you're going to allow double talk into your life. You're going to allow all this unknowing, all this being unsure, all this in and out. The first step is energetic. Cut it out of your life. And eventually it will resonate into the 3D. Everything starts with a thought. Everything starts with sword energy, and then it works all the way down to pentacles. This is pentacle energy that's coming through. This is judgment showing up, the Fool showing up. This person wants to return. They need to be brave, and they need clarity, which has been showing up over and over again. So you guys need to embody that energy. Be clear with your words. Be clear with your actions. Don't get lost, okay? Let's go for actions. Let's see what's coming up. Let's see, and I think we have 3, right? If you guys want to book a reading, once again, just shoot me a super chat, and or you can, if you guys have like a very detailed situation, because these are obviously like quick little readings. If you guys have a situation you want to talk about, you can shoot me an email, and I will do either, if you want a regular reading, which are pre-recorded for you, or an emergency reading, or if you want a live reading, I'll do the same thing. If you guys have a business reading, if you have a business situation, I only do, for business situations, I only do live readings. Page of Wands. This person, I think it was like this. So this person could have been unstable in the past. Hold on, I haven't split it, have I? Past, present, future, mind, soul. Dang. Your person is scared. Look, their actions are all hidden. And we have the 9 of Swords. This person is scared. They have anxiety, anguish. They can't sleep at night because they are thinking about you. 2 of Cups, soulmate energy. It was over here, remember? I know I saw the 2 of Cups somewhere. I could have sworn it was here. Maybe it was when I was clearing it up and I put them away. Healing, renewal, and clarity. They're coming in with clarity. We got clarity before too. Okay. This person has been juggling, been in and out, unstable, trying to figure things out. This is the energy you need to cut, because they need to come in knowing what the hell they want. You don't deserve a Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands energy is somebody who's in and out, who's like indecisive, wants this, fickle, change their mind. Oh, I like you, I don't like you, I need space. Whatever, dude. Go find space by yourself. There's a lot of space out there in the sky. Tell them to become an astronaut. 3 of Pentacles. They want to come together. They want to collaborate. Feeling there to make sure they want to return. Judgment, judgment, judgment. Right on top of each other. 4 of Swords. There's been a separation. There's been a healing. This is also healing. This is separation, and this is a time of healing. And there's that new beginning that they want. Go find space upstairs in the freaking. Go ask Chef Bezos. Tell him you're gonna pay him. I don't know. How much are they charging for that? Queen of Pentacles, strength. Do you see how strength keeps on showing up all the time? Moving forward, taking action. From the 2 to the 3. I think you had a 3 over here somewhere. Hermit. That blockage. Okay. Let's see what we have. Whew. 10s, dude. You got a lot of 10s. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. You've got all the 10s. Which means there's change. If you get all the 5s, 5s mean change and 10s mean change. But this is like the burdens that they've had. The burdens that they've had that they've been holding on to, they either are fighting something or they're gaining a new perspective on what their happiness is, their wish fulfillment. Let's see what this is. Are they gaining a new perspective? What is this? What is their action here, please? They want to be successful. We had this you had the 6 of Wands up here somewhere. Maybe I should leave them all out when I do this, because there it is, 6 of Wands on the same. So in their mind space and in their actions, they want to be successful with you, okay? They want to be seen by you. There's some kind of communication that's coming. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Damn. So this twin flame union hasn't come about. This stability hasn't come about. We have the High Priestess, that's you. You're going to receive clarity for this union that hasn't come about. This person is manifesting you. And you're going to receive justice. The reason they could, I don't know if they're doing this purposely, they could be manifesting you because they're afraid to speak. But that's part of your, that's a throat chakra. Learning to speak up for yourself. Say what you need to say. Communicate. So that's a lesson that's another reason why I tell you guys, don't allow this person to, you got to allow this person to go through their dark night. You got to allow this person to grow and communicate. If you don't allow them to communicate, you're not allowing them to learn how to communicate. And that is very important. Oh my gosh, I don't know what was here. Dang, I think that was those cards. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. Well, if it's meant to come out again, it'll come out again. The Sun. Jeez. This person has been stuck. I feel like they're ready to give, but there is a love contract here that hasn't flourished. Yeah. That there have been delays. Knight of Wands, they want to come in, but it's upright. That's good. When it comes back, if you guys get a Knight of Wands upside down, that's the shadow aspects. I read them upside down too, because it just makes it clear. You just have to learn more about the cards, because if you just read them like this, and you have to figure out, is it the light side or the shadow side, right? But if it comes out like this for you guys, if you're reading, then it's very clear this is the shadow side. So the shadow side of the Knight of Wands is like a player. is somebody who's in and out, is like a fuckboy energy. But like this, it's somebody who's coming towards you with passion, with courage. Communication and clarity. 10 of Cups, and they're watching you. And we have 8 of Wands underneath it. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Ten of Cups, 10 of Cups. This is the traditional Rider-Waite. You see, there's the family, they're happy, they're laughing. There's the 10 Cups. So we have communication. This person wants to be seen by you. They want to be victorious with you. We have communication coming in really strong, you guys. Pages, communication, communication. All right. Why is Strength and the Queen of Pentacles here? The Lovers. This person is trying to be strong. So this person is going to show up. I believe they're showing up as a Ace of Pentacles. They've been waiting. You have communication. This person's showing up as a queen. Protective, generous, charming, intelligent, kind, truthful, and practical. High Priestess. 4 of Wands. Hierophant. Chariot. This person's depressed. This is my twin flame couple. Look. Hierophant, divine masculine. Twin flame, twin flame. High Priestess, divine feminine. It's the same thing. And it literally fell out. I don't even know what to say. This is the big changes are coming, you guys. Be prepared, okay? When this person comes toward you, let them speak. Don't interrupt them. Don't interrupt them. Because they're coming, they're afraid, they're facing their fears so that they can communicate with you. So, the cards keep on saying that they're coming. So, do just listen to them, be quiet when they come to you. And, yeah. They're coming. And if they're not ready, be graceful and give them the space so that they can be ready. Because you cannot cut a twin flame out of your life. It's you. You can't cut yourself in half. So it's impossible. It's not going to happen. So if you're dealing with an actual twin flame, they're going to return. And you freaking out about it is pointless because they have to return because it's a twin flame union. Maybe part of it is those of you that freak out, maybe because you're freaking out that it might not be, or you're trying to control the situation. And control is an illusion. Control is an illusion. There's nothing, the only thing that is a constant in this universe is change. The only thing that's a constant is change. And the sooner you learn that, the easier life will be on you. All right. It's learning to be okay in the gray area. Learning to not freak out when stuff doesn't go your way, because it's temporary. It's divine timing. All right, let's go to the super chats. I'm putting this away, clearing this up. Let's see. Cleaning this up so I can pull the cards out. Give me a sec. Have you seen any of the other readers? So is it just Armand? Have any of the other readers been saying the same stuff? I haven't seen very much. I've been more focused on what's happening in the country, to be quite honest. Okay, we have one deck. Let me see how many we have. Hi, Babash. Yeah, Babash. Okay. I still haven't opened that deck that I got last time I showed you guys. I got this deck, a Bukra, and I like it. It looks so pretty to me, and I don't want to open it, but I want to open it. I feel, but then I'm like, part of me is like, I should have bought two, but then why am I gonna buy two? You know, like, I feel so, I don't want to be wasteful. All right, let's see who we got here. Emotional maturity, even though they have good intentions. Immaturity. I've been heard, communication is coming, but not a confession. Okay. Yeah, we did get communication and apology, right? We didn't have. All right, let's go. Eli. Can I have an energy check-in on Hayden? How is he doing? Let's see how Hayden's doing. Okay. The relationship could have been one-sided. So he could have been narcissist, so he could have been focused on himself. But you guys are showing up with a soul connection. Things are not what they seem. I feel like this person does love you, but they're hiding their feelings because we have a mask. We have union, wedding, soul connection, teddy bear, which is love, that they love you, and unconditional love. So the love is like, we have 3 consecutive cards of love, and then on top of it, a mask. And then we have love here. And so this person loves you, but they've been too focused on themselves. They've been too focused on themselves. Hold on. They love you. See? Oh, and they're upside. My cards were. So your person's life is going to. Your person's going to go through some kind of tower moment, because I had to flip the cards. So I don't know. Something's going to happen. Their life is going to be flipped upside down. They love you. They're stuck in themselves right now. We're getting lots of love cards. So this person loves you. Yeah, eventually they're very attracted to you, and eventually you will receive communication. 3 of Wands. There will be movement forward, and there will be communication. This person loves you. I feel like they're just dealing with their crap right now, because they're stuck in something with themselves. but they do love you. You just have to be patient for this communication. It will come in. 8 of Wands. It's the same as a reading. You will have a new go about. Yeah, see, the world movement. Here we go. Movement is coming towards you. So you just got to be patient with them for a little bit. All right, let's see what's the next one. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for the tip. All right, Cassandra, can you do a check-in on Star? See how she's viewing us and maybe potential blockages. All right, let's see what's going on with Star. No, what's her name? Char. Hey, Star. Char. Char. What's happening with Char? What's happening with Char? Can I see Char? Char. Char. Let's see Char. Char. Let's see Char, please. Char. Well, your person, she's going through karmic lessons. So she's figuring things out right now, but she does understand that there's a lot of passion between you guys. She's thinking about you. Tell me about this karmic relationship. She's healing. She's healing. She's receiving clarity. Clarity and truth. She's heartbroken because of what happened. She's learning to make healthy choices, which is good. She's rethinking, replaying what happened. So this person is stuck right now thinking about what happened. There's that ending between you guys, but she's learning to make healthy choices. Things are not what they look like. Let's see. Tell me more, please. Yeah, that's communication. Your person, she could have been holding back communication from you. 4 of Coins, holding back. Ace of Swords. 9 of Cups, you're her wish fulfillment. I feel like she's going through a lot of lessons right now. Which isn't everybody. God, 2 of Wands. Yeah, she's trying to figure out how to move forward toward you. This is 2 of Wands. That's the planning. And this is holding back communication. So she's planning how to move forward. Yes, she's planning how to move forward. She's trying to figure things out right now. How to move forward without hurting anybody. Yeah. See? Communication. And communication on this is the Page of Coins. That's the communication on top of the blocked communication. So she's trying to figure out what to say to you, her wish fulfillment. But her communication has been blocked because she's trying to figure it out. When the communication does come in, are you here? This is for Cassandra. When the communication does come in, this is going to be something small, okay? Don't expect something big. It's a Page of Coins. Yeah, look. 5 of Wands and 8 of Wands. So it could be if she thinks that you're dating somebody else, that could move her forward. This is competition. So it's something that she may be afraid of losing you, and that's what prompts the movement forward. Anything else we need to know? 10 of Swords. This has been very hard on her. This has been very hard on her. Communication, Page of Wands. She's been very depressed. So, I don't know if you're still here, Cassandra. This has been very, very hard on her. I know you don't, I don't know if you know this or you don't know this, but she has been going through a difficult time. But, you know, everybody needs, you know, it's like you tell a kid, don't put your hands in the fire, don't put your hands in the fire, it's gonna hurt. And they don't listen, and they don't listen, and they don't. Six of Wands, she wants to be successful with you. You got to let her go through through her darkness so that she can have the clarity and truth of why she's heartbroken. She's heartbroken because of something she did. But these are the lessons. This clarity is going to give her the lessons that she needs, and so she can heal. You know, and she can return. You guys have insane chemistry. So we just have to be patient. Let's see. Yay. Okay. So is that it? Is that everybody? I think we only had 2, right? We had 2 and a tip. Let me see. All right. I believe we just had 2 and a tip. Okay. So let me see how we're doing. Doing an hour and a half. All right. She has not really let on that she's been depressed or thinking about us or anything. Of course not. Why would she tell you that? She's not going to tell you that she's not sleeping at night. She's not going to tell you that, but you gotta leave people space to do their own thing, you know, to figure she may look like she's having a great time to you, but the cards don't lie. Look, she's trying to be stable. She's trying to show up as someone who's stable, and she's not. Otherwise, this would have come up like that. She's coming up unstable. All right, so we have an hour and a half in. I'm trying to figure if we have enough time to do a quick run through. What time is it? All right, thank you, Tasneem. Thank you so much, honey, for the tip. Okay, let's see. So I'll do the oh my gosh, I'm so glad that didn't. Oh yeah, it's 20 US, honey. It's not yes, go ahead. I think that only turns out to be like $2 US. So it's 20 US. All right, let's see. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see. Let's do the let's do the all signs. What decks? 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. What other deck? 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 Where's that deck? Oh, here it is. Okay. We're going to start with Aries. Turn these keep this out just in case we need clarification. Grab this. Okay. Aries. Pisces dealing with Aries. So if you are a Pisces and your person is an Aries, you will receive justice, okay? You will receive justice. Things are aligning for you. The Lovers. Damn. Five of Cups. So your person is very depressed right now. They're thinking about what they did, judgment, and the Six of Wands. They want to be successful with you, okay? So your person's going through a very dark period right now. They are planning on returning, and what's even bigger is, look, you've got 3 major arcana that shot out. This is union, this is a return, and this is you're going to get karmic justice for whatever has happened. So if you're dealing with an Aries, it's coming, okay? They're just depressed still, so they need a wheel of fortune. The wheel is going to turn for you. So just be patient, okay? Aries is coming. All right. Taurus. Taurus. See what's happening. I saw the Four of Cups. This person could be in regret. No, I'm doing all signs. Ace of Wands. This person wants a new beginning, but it's upside down. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. So there's been a delay. There's been a delay with Taurus. Damn. Yeah, they could have been immature, not knowing what to say, but they want to have... Okay, so there's been a delay with Taurus. They could have been immature. They could have not spoken their truth. This is the Page of Swords upside down. But we have the Five of Coins upside down. So now they want to make positive changes. They want to rebuild. They want to heal. So in the regular tarot, this is the people that are outside of the church and they're in the cold and their clothes are breaking down. This person wants to heal to be able to come into the church. This person wants to heal to be able to rebuild. They're trying to figure out. See, it came out sideways. They're trying to figure out how to rebuild. Gosh, this sign was a green light last. Yeah, they're coming in with an apology, but they're trying to figure it out still. That bums me out because that means Aries and Taurus didn't get a check mark now. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, dang, that fell down. Hold on. Yep. They're trying to apologize. It's upside. This would be somebody who is deceitful. This is somebody who wants to come in with an apology. But they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out how to say it. So this person is figuring out what to say, how to say it. It's that space, you guys. Like I tell you, it's like, you have to start channeling like courage and bravery so that this person goes through because they're coming in so indecisive. Dang, I wanted to have some more check marks today. So for those of you who don't know, I have a little chart and I keep track of how the energy moves. Okay. if you're dealing with a Gemini, be patient. There's healing that's happening right now, Archangel Michael. This person could have been blocked, but there's happiness coming. That's a yes card for me. Happiness. Let me write it down because I forget to write it. Let me write it down right now. I always take most of the decks come with an extra card, and I just make it a yes or no card. Came out right. Upside. See. That's my yes card. So yeah, this person, there's some kind of blockage, but it doesn't matter. This is a minor arcana blockage, and you have healing in major arcana. So whatever has been happening that has been blocking your movement with a Gemini, there's major healing that's happening right now. You just have to be patient. Patience is the hardest lesson, you guys. 9 of Coins, single, independent, flourishing. They see you as someone who's single, independent, flourishing. And this is divine timing, 7 of Coins. Oh, divine timing. It's just a matter of waiting. You have to wait until this healing happens, until they come into clarity. It's so hard, and you know, sometimes we want to take control, but divine timing, you guys. Okay, let's do the next one. So that's Gemini. Cancer. I was hoping we would have more movement. Cancer. If you're dealing with the Cancer, let's see what's happening with Cancer right now. Cancer. They're almost coming out of Hermit. This may be the first one that's got movement. They've been holding back, holding on, holding back, holding on. Yeah, they want to come in with a cup of love and offer. But this is the slowest night, but it's the only night that's assured to come. They're stuck thinking about you at night. You're going to receive justice. And look, this has been peeking out. The High Priestess. So they're coming. They're up all night thinking about you because they've been holding back this love. They love you. They're almost out of Hermit, okay? This is probably the fastest one. They're almost out of Hermit because they came out sideways. So they're almost out, and then they're going to come. But they're coming in slow. They're coming in slow, but they are coming, okay? So keep the faith, Cancer. All right, let's see. Leo. If you guys are dealing with a Leo. Leo, let me shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. This person could have been very, gosh. They're confused about their love. They're just, it looks like they're emotionally unstable. Oh my gosh. They could have been emotionally unstable. There's going to be a major transformation that's happening, but it hasn't happened yet with Leo. This would have been it's going through. It's coming off sideways. So this person is on the slower energy. They will come in with clarity once this happens. Yep, because they do love you, but look, this is what's happening in the future. They will come in with clarity to you, the Empress, with a cup of love, right? But they need to go through this transformation. They need to go, you guys, hey. Hey, Hey. But they still have to go through their transformation, so they're on the slower energy. They're figuring out their emotions. So you need to get this energy slower, okay? So you got to give them more time. All right, let's go to the next one. Cancer. Oh wait, we already did Cancer. Let's go here. Leo, Virgo. Let's go Virgo. Thank you for stopping the barking. Virgo. Virgo. What's happening with Virgo? This person's thinking about you. They're reminiscing. They're coming. Knight of Wands, they're coming. They've been holding back or they're holding on. Tell me about this, please. They're getting ready. I feel like they're figuring things out, but they haven't figured it out fully yet. That's why they're still holding back. Yeah, they're coming. They're going to come in with an offer, but they're depressed. They're still figuring things out. The energy's slow today, you guys. They're figuring things out. They haven't figured it out. They haven't had that enlightenment yet. They're figuring things out. Libra. There's nothing more that I would wish than to just give you guys all like super, green light. This person's coming tomorrow. Green light. This person's coming tomorrow, but it wouldn't be realistic. Three of Swords. This person is in heartbreak. Libra is in heartbreak. They're sad. Three of Coins. They didn't learn from the past. It could be a third party because we got a lot of threes here. They want to be stable. They're depressed. The good thing about this is we're getting Three of Swords, Five of Cups. If we have if we get the Five of Pentacles, that's like the three major cards of such heartbreak. Let me see see if we get the Five of Pentacles. You guys are a couple. Queen of Swords. This person's seriously depressed. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Look, it's the couple it's a divine. You got two divine couples, so definite soulmate energy, if not twin. They've got to go through a transformation. They got to go through a death. They're getting close. They need the Five of Pentacles. That's like such heartbreak, such horrible heartbreak, that it brings about a new beginning. High Priestess, that's you. King of Wands. They're figuring things out. They're very depressed. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. They could have self-sabotaged. They could have ended things. Yeah, 3. Like, I feel like if it wasn't another person, it could have been family members or it could have been friends that got in the way. It's their toxic dark side that they're still stuck on. There's been that separation. Yeah, that separation for which you will receive justice. And here's that separation again. They will come in with an offer, but this person they haven't even hit the dark night of the soul yet. they still have to get the Five of Pentacles, which is like loss of money, being abandoned, like all those horrible feelings. So this person is even slower, but it's very heavy, this energy. This Libra energy is very heavy. But this is definitely a soulmate connection. Look, King, like you've got two couples that came out right on top of each other. So patience. Patience, 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 right? As if you haven't learned that. Yeah, patience. Patience. Dude, we haven't had one green light yet. Scorpio. All right, strength. Your person wants to be strong. There's been a separation. They're in hermit, but they will come in with a love offer. They've been trying to figure things out because you are their wish fulfillment. They're heartbroken that this ended. They watch you. Yeah. Whatever argument you had, it was very petty and stupid and dumb. They're over it. They know that they didn't give enough to the situation, to the relationship, and they do want a new beginning. They're going to come in with some kind of love offer. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, look, love, anxiety. This person is stuck in anxiety. Isn't that crazy how many people are stuck in anxiety? Like, this is such a common card for everybody. Like, it keeps on showing up, which tells me that overall, universally, people are going through a lot of it. This person loves you. Scorpio loves you, Pisces. They just need to be bravery again. Do stuff. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, do something where you have to be brave to figure your life out, because that will push them forward, because they do love you. It's crazy how so many people are dealing with the same energy of anxiety and fear. Nine of Swords, you're talking about anxiety and fear. Sagittarius, tell me what's going on with Sag. The Emperor. Your person wants to boss up. Maybe this is our first green light. Something that they've been holding back. They could have walked away, but this flew out. So they're trying, whatever they, yeah. They could have self-sabotaged. They could have walked away. Whatever they did to have this relationship come to an end, they want to return. They're trying to figure that out. And they want to come in as an emperor. They want to show you that they've learned the lesson. So this person is a little bit more ahead. They feel self-aware. King of Coins. They want to be stable, and they want to have a reunion. They want to have communication. Tell me about the Devil, please. This person is gaining clarity about what they were toxic about, their issues, the things that were holding them back. That's what they're receiving clarity, which is great, because that's why they went away, to receive clarity, and that's what they're receiving. They're receiving clarity about whatever toxic crap that they had, their fears, their ego, their trauma, their self-limiting beliefs, so that they can move forward, so that they can have reunion with you. Five of Coins, Seven of Coins. They're feeling left out, abandoned, and it's a matter of time. They're watching you as well. So it's just a matter of time, you guys. But this one feels more, this energy feels more advanced than the other ones, the Sagittarius. So if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, it feels like they'll be coming in faster than the other ones. Let me see who's next. Capricorn. Capricorn. Please let me see Capricorn. Where's Capricorn? Oh yeah, finally I think we have someone who's got full movement. We have Capricorns. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, it looks like the Capricorn is getting their stuff together. We have someone coming in with a love offer. This is a slower energy too. There's like the Pentacles, and it's this one. And we have the Page of Pentacles, an offer coming in and an offer coming in. 3 cards of action. So, and we have the Hierophant, someone who's been depressed, who's looking to move forward. So I would say if you're dealing with a Capricorn, this is looking good. Yeah, this is looking good. Finally. Yeah, this is looking good. Finally. Yes. Okay, Capricorn, we got 1 check mark. Capricorn, you're doing good. Capricorn looks like they're coming. So be prepared, because it looks like Capricorn's going to be coming soon. Capricorn, you're the head of the pack right now, Capricorn. So thank you for existing. Please go talk to your beautiful Pisces, because that way you guys can come into union, and then come write something on the page so that everybody else can come into union. I'm doing all signs right now. So Pisces dealing with each sign, and we're on Aquarius right now. Okay, Aquarius. Everybody is pretty much slow as a recap. The only one that was on it was Capricorn. This person, Aquarius, is watching you. If you're not in communication, they're watching you. They want to come in with some kind of love offer. They could have, I don't know if they're ready. I don't think they're ready. Because you're getting 8 of coins, which is mastery, upside down. So I don't think this person has done the proper work yet. They're heartbroken. They do want a new beginning, but I don't know if I don't think they've done the work. They're not ready. They're not self-aware enough. But I feel like they may come in. Yeah. You're going to receive justice, but I don't think this person is ready yet. So whatever issues they were dealing with, they haven't dealt with them, okay? So it's going to be up to you if you jump on the cycle. They want to be victorious, but they haven't done the work. They're not ready, but they're going to come. So it's going to be up to you whether you accept them, because they're not ready. That's a hard lesson too, because that's like you have to say to yourself, this is the person I love, and then they're not ready when they show up. Like, that's horrible too, because that's horrible too. That really is horrible, because it's like having somebody, but then it's being with somebody who's not ready, and they dealing with the same crap all over again. The same heartbreak, the same pain, the same everything. And you have to show up in a level of self-love where you're like, I deserve my emperor. I deserve the person who's going to show up. The Hierophant who's going to show up self-aware, knowing how amazing I am and what I bring to this relationship. And and telling your person, you're not ready. I mean, not like that, but It's just difficult. And that's also a lesson for Pisces, because where Pisces has been an octopus in the animal deck, which, you know, has no boundaries, has no protection for themselves. It's like, no, I'm finally going to protect myself. I'm going to say no. And you need to come prepared. You know, it's like, I don't know if you guys have ever been on a date with anybody, but who they offer you like, yeah, I want to get married, I want to do this, I want to do that, but they have no emotional stability. They don't have financial stability. They don't. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me it's like telling me you want to bake me a cake, you don't have any flour, you don't have any sugar, you don't have any rising agents. I obviously, if you guys follow me, I like baked goods a lot. So that's why a lot of my references go back to like baking. You don't even have an oven, but you're telling me you're going to bake me a cake? You have no idea how to make a recipe, but you're telling me you're going to bake me a cake. They have to learn how to bake a cake. They have to learn, you know, the proper portions. If they don't learn these things, they're never going to bake you a cake. And the whole purpose is they need to bake you a beautiful cake. Pisces, dealing with Pisces. We're getting timing cards. You're the only one that's gotten a timing card so far. So there's going to be something that happens the next lunar eclipse, which I don't know when the next lunar eclipse is, if someone could tell me. So this is a good, this could be something that happens within your own self, or if you're dealing with another Pisces. Communication. Union. Somebody, this is King of Wands upside down. It's somebody who was trying to be controlling, who wanted to have it their way. Is it around the autumnal equinox? We're getting 2 timing cards. Can somebody check that? Whenever the next lunar eclipse, see if it's right around fall. If someone can check that for me. Because it's saying that if you're dealing with a Pisces, that's when you'll receive communication. Or Pisces yourself, if there has been something that has been stagnant in your life, whether it's romance or it's job or it's work or something you've been holding on, there's going to be massive movement. Big movement. Lunar eclipse. Something is coming in. Autumnal equinox. Union, working, collaborating, communication. Wheel of Fortune, things are going to change. Things are going to change. 7 of Wands, a new perspective is going to be gained. Page of Wands, that's communication. Somebody who's coming in. 10 of Coins, 3 of Cups. 10 of Coins is stability, wealth. The Star is healing, rejuvenation, renewal, miracles. And 3 of Cups is coming together. Communication. So positive this is communication in general. This is positive communication, just so you guys know. Because 3 of Cups is like people are laughing, they're drinking, it's joyful. This is communication in general, which could be any kind of communication. But it's telling us it's going to be good communication. 3 of Cups, 10 of Coins, healing. And the Wheel of Fortune are all good cards. So they're telling us that this communication that's coming in, or this movement that's coming in for Pisces, is going to be positive. And once again, let me tell you, the next lunar eclipse is in September. Perfect. That lines up. Thank you, Dynamo. Thank you, cards. Thank you. So it's telling us something big. So since you guys are all Pisces, this is important. This is, put this in your calendar somewhere. Something big. There's going to be some major shift sometime around September for you, okay? The lunar eclipse, autumnal equinox. It's told us once, it told us twice. So once again, I tell you this, when this happens, pay attention and write it down, because we don't get, with the energy how it is right now, it's not giving us a lot of timing cards, because from what I understand, my perception, I could be wrong, so I'm saying it's from my perception, is because there's so much major shift and so many things going around that everything is changing. You know, like think about it. We had like three of these before. Where's my last one? Hold on. I had 3 check marks consecutively before, and now today we only got 1 for Capricorn. There's some big change that's going to come around in September. Maybe this energy right now in the summer is preparing you for this. Whatever this is that you're trying to control, let it go. Let it go. You have to be in faith that this is happening. Queen of Cups. This is something that you think was a missed opportunity, something that you thought you lost is coming in. Someone's trying to figure out what to say. The Lovers. Someone is trying to bring together a union. Someone's trying to bring together their wish fulfillment. Or if this is work, coming together, you know, what you desire. Figuring it out. Hierophant. Whether this is revealing, higher education, commitment, whatever is coming, it's coming. You just have to be patient. 6 of Cups. 4 of Swords. There's been a separation that has been bringing healing to this soulmate union, something that's meant to be that is coming. So once again, it's very, like I'm telling you, you guys know we don't get timing cards quite often. And it's saying lunar and autumn. So September, sometime around September. You know, in August is the 8-8 portal, the Lion's Gate. And I think we're going into like a ton of retrogrades right now. Like July is going to be July, August, September, these 3 months, these 3 summer months are big months, you guys. Energetically speaking, the culmination is going to be in September. But right now you're going to go through the Lionsgate portal, August 8-8. So whatever manifestations you want, 8-8 is very important. And then this month of July, which today is the 1st, happy 1st of July, is big because there's so many retrogrades that are happening. Retrogrades are returns. People are returning. Things are happening. You're making yourself reevaluate things, look at things again, figure things out. Where did I go wrong? How do I correct this? It's a big energetical movement for you guys. So I'm telling you this so you're prepared. I want you guys to be prepared when these things happen. Don't just think about this as like, oh, when is my person coming? This is bigger than just your person. These are life changes that are happening to you. And I'm trying to give you like as much guidance and knowledge for when this stuff hits. So you're not like, oh, because once again, let me repeat to you, if there is something that I see or something that is coming towards you that I'm made aware of, the only reason I'm made aware of is because it's been written for you. So you're not left out alone. Because if I can tell you this energy, if Armand can tell you this energy, if we're picking up on this energy, you are not alone. You are not alone. We're all here together and we're going to get through this, okay? Whatever's coming. But this is going to be good. Look, it's coming. The Chariot. You will receive mastery. Summer solstice. See, I said between summer and autumn. Summer is going to be a big This summer is going to be a big time. So for those of you that are on the other side of the planet, it's not necessary, like, don't think of it, I mean, maybe for some of you guys it can be, but I'm really feeling like the months, like the timing. Yeah. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. Let's see, maybe I'll pull some last minute oracles. Let's see what the oracles say. Where's that deck? I haven't gotten any love oracles in a long time. Let's pull these guys out. You guys are in a time of separation. I just saw that separation card. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Whatever journey you need to go through your journey, okay? Because you have union coming toward you. I know this is going to be a difficult journey. I know this is a difficult journey. And all of you guys are on different trust. And I saw separation. Where was it? That's what I saw right there. Separation. You have to trust that this separation was for a greater purpose. And when it comes around, you need to make the effort to heal yourself so that you can come into this union. That's what I have for you guys. Be prepared that this is coming. And if you see other readings that are resonating with our message, please send them to us so that I can share them with the collective, because I know we all need support, because this is a difficult journey. I love you guys so much. I love you, love you, love you, love you so much. Let me know. Remember, everything is getting better every day. Everything gets better and better. Every day, everything is getting better. Every day, everything is getting better. I love you guys, and I will let you know when I'm coming back on.